guys, it's Natalie. So this is a look I'm going to be doing for you guys today, but it's actually going to be using the new M Life palette. So this is the makeup line by Michelle Phan, and I'm going to be using this little corner section of the palette right there. And so that's called Poolside, and this is the look that we're getting. Kind of colorful, kind of pretty. So if you'd like to find out how to do this look, then go ahead and keep on watching. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to be applying a base. I'm actually just going to be taking this Revlon Photo Ready Concealer, and it kind of has more of like a sticky consistency, so we're going to put that all over our lid, and then also a little bit up into the crease, just so the shadows really grab onto something and they get, you know, to show their true vibrance. Next, just taking my ring finger, I'm going to start from the outer part of where I applied that base and lightly dab to blend it all out. I also forget to mention, before you apply a base, make sure you apply a primer. So this is a really inexpensive one. It's the e.l.f. Dollar Eyelid Primer, and you put that on and it's going to help make your shadows last and stay vibrant, and also to help prevent creasing. Alright, so we're mostly going to be using one little section, like this kind of section right here, but the first shadow we're going to take is not from that section. It's from up here. It's from the little Cabana Party one, and it's just kind of a matte cream color, and I'm going to be doing that right under my eyebrow as a highlight. So first you want to take a flat eyeshadow brush. I'll be taking like this one right here, so just patting it down right under the eyebrow so we get that color there, and then lightly drag it down. Alright, next I'm going to be taking a crease brush like this, so just one that kind of tapers towards the top, and we're going to be taking our first shadow from over here, and it's this color right here. It's a really pretty kind of unique shade, and it's in between like a copper and a coral color, and we're going to be applying that right here, right above our crease. Alright, so just go ahead and get some on the tip of the brush, and here's our crease right above that. Just kind of pat it down. Alright, and then I'm also going to be blending that a little bit up right here, right into that first eyeshadow that we applied. So you want a really soft transition from that color to that color. Alright, so now we're going to be taking that flat eyeshadow brush that we used earlier, and now we're going to be taking this lighter teal shade right here. So this is the color of it, kind of like a frosty teal shade, and we're going to be putting that on the inner half of our eyelid. And just go ahead and pat it down right on top of that base that you applied. Alright, so still taking that same brush, now we're going to be taking a little bit darker of a teal color, so this bigger one right here. And it's a darker teal, and it also has a little bit more yellow, and it's not as frosty. And we're going to be applying that to the outer half of our lid and a little bit up into the crease. Alright, and then just lightly drag it over right there, just in the center part, so that it looks like it seamlessly blends together. And taking the crease brush, we're going to get a little bit more of that color, and then just kind of blend out and soften up those edges. And as you're blending this color out, you're just kind of lightly overlaying it on top of that orange color, so it just looks like it lightly fades into that, and it looks super cool. Almost gives it like a duochrome type effect. Okay, next we're going to be taking this dark navy blue color right here. So this is also one of those larger shadows, and still that same crease brush, and now we're going to be putting on the very kind of outer third, outer fourth of our crease, and also bring it a little bit onto the lid right there in that area. So we're going to start up in the crease and just kind of lightly pat it, and then blend it out on the edges. And taking a little bit more, we're going to pat it right there on the very outer corner of the lid, and then blend it together with that teal color. Alright, next I'm going to be adding some color to my lower lash line, so I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. Dollar Shimmer Eyeliner Pencil, and this one is kind of like a teal turquoise-ish color like we're using. But we're going to be applying that to our lower lash line, and I'm going to be adding a shadow on top of it to really make it pop. Alright, so we're just going to put it really close to our lashes right there, and bring it a little bit over halfway. Alright, next you want to take any type of little brush that you have, so I'm going to be taking this little crease brush right here, and we're going to be taking that color that is in between the orange and the blue. It's kind of like this darker teal, and applying it directly on top of that liner, and then right under it we're going to get a little bit more shadow and just lightly kind of smudge it out and soften it up. Alright, and get a little bit more, and pat it right under that liner, and then just soften it up. Alright, next I'm going to be adding a little liner on the upper lash line just to help balance out the look, but we don't want to add anything too dark because we have all these beautiful colors, and if we add black, then I don't know, I feel we'll be taking away from the beachiness and softness of this look. So I'm going to be adding a brown liner, and just with any little angled brush that you have. I think this one is from e.l.f. or something like that. And I'm getting this Physicians Formula Brown Gel Cream Eyeliner. And we're going to create a little wing and stuff on this upper lash line. So first I like to kind of decide where it's going to be going, and then I do the wing after. Okay, so the very last thing we're going to do this eye look before I go ahead and put mascara and stuff on is you're going to be adding one more color. So I'm going to be using this light shimmery color right here and just kind of patting it right there on the very inner corner of my eye. And you guys all know what that does. It brightens up the area. So I'm just going to go ahead and take my little pinky finger and pat it on. And there we go. Alright, so now I have on lashes and mascara and stuff, and now I'm going to be adding the blush and lip color. So the blush is this color right here, so it's basically like a coral blush, and it has a little bit of shimmer in it. And I'm just going to be taking this brush right here and get a little bit of it. Actually, I should probably not take that much of blush because I don't know how pigmented it is. And I'm just going to be swirling it around in this general area, and then bring it up a little bit. So it's decently pigmented. We get a little bit more right now. So I want the main concentration of the color to be right here on this back part. Alright, and then lastly we have the lip color. So I'm going to be taking just the coral one today, and it's just a bright, fun, orangey kind of coral. And just any lip brush that you have, and go ahead and apply it. Is actually not bright at all. It just gives a little bit of like a peach tint to it. Right here, right there. That's kind of disappointing actually. I was expecting like a bright, fun coral, but you know, it's okay. I have other things in my collection that are bright corals, so we're okay. Alright, and then this is a finished look close up so you guys can see everything, but how do you like it? Yes? No? Maybe so? But I think it definitely fits with the name. So again, we use this section over here that is called look number 4 or Poolside, and I definitely feel like I'm by the poolside in these colors. I would say it looks pretty cool. So if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave those down below. I'm actually going to back up real quick so you guys can see that farther up. Alright, so this is it farther away. But make sure you check out the end of this video. I'm going to try to post a few pictures so you guys can see it like still and stuff like that. I will also post stuff over on Instagram, including a little picture of the palette so you guys can see the colors that I used and some close-up pictures of the eye look and stuff like that. And that's going to be on Instagram at PurplesStars1986. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them down below because I'd love to talk to you guys. Also, if you're interested in me possibly putting some info in the down bar about colors that are very similar to these, that you can still get the same type of look, but if you don't have the palette. So let me know if you guys would be interested in that. Also, if you guys aren't subscribed already, be sure to go ahead and do that. It's free, and you guys will be notified when I put up new videos. And this channel is primarily, you know, affordable beauty products. So if you guys are all into that, that's pretty much what I like to focus on here. And if you guys don't have a YouTube account for some reason, I post all my videos that I have on here over on my Facebook fan page, which is down below, and you guys can go ahead and check out the videos over there. So I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Leave any questions, comments, concerns, anything down below, and I will see you all next time. Alright, bye.